Once upon a time, there was a great king who ruled over a vast kingdom. One day, a wise monk visited the king's palace and made his way to the king's court. He stood before the king, deep in thought, and began to look around the room. The king and his ministers watched in silence, waiting for the monk to speak. Suddenly, one of the king's ministers stepped forward and said,
"O wise monk, do you not see the king sitting on his throne before you? You must bow down and show your respect."
The monk simply smiled and replied,
"Dear minister, I have a question for your king. Will you kindly ask him whether he is the slave of his mind, or whether his mind is his slave?"
The minister was taken aback by the monk's question but went to the king and relayed the message. The king thought for a moment and then replied,
"Of course, all human beings are slaves to their minds, including myself. I do as my mind tells me to do."
The monk smiled and began to laugh.
"My dear king,"
he said,
"if your mind is your master, then you are a slave to your own mind. But if your mind is your servant, then you have control over it."
The king was intrigued by the monk's words and asked him to explain. The monk went on to say,
Think of a horse and its rider. If the horse is controlled by its rider, it can be taken anywhere the rider wants to go. But if the horse is not in control of its rider, it can take the rider anywhere against his will and even put the rider's life in danger. It is better for the horse to be in control of the rider, rather than the other way around. The same is true for the mind. Only when you have control over your mind can you truly be the king of your own life.
The king was impressed by the monk's wisdom and fell at his feet to take his blessings. He realized that he had been a slave to his own mind and that he needed to learn how to control it. The monk then explained to the king the three main ways to control the mind: meditation, breathing exercises, and contemplation. He advised the king to practice these methods regularly, and the king agreed. Let's dive into the three ways to do it. Method 1. Meditation. The first and most popular way to control your mind is through meditation. Meditation is an ancient practice that involves focusing your attention on a specific object or thought to achieve mental clarity and inner peace. In the beginning, you can start with just 5 minutes of meditation per day and gradually increase it up to 30 minutes. You can meditate anywhere, but it's best to choose a quiet place and time when you won't be disturbed. By meditating regularly, you can reduce stress, improve your concentration, and gain control over your thoughts and emotions. Method 2. Breathing exercises. The second way to control your mind is through breathing exercises. Our breath is closely linked to our mind, and by controlling our breath, we can control our thoughts and emotions. There are various types of breathing exercises that you can practice, such as deep breathing, alternate nostril breathing, and box breathing. These exercises can help you calm your mind, reduce anxiety, and improve your focus. If you combine breathing exercises with meditation, you can deepen your meditation practice and achieve a greater sense of inner peace. Method 3. Contemplation. The third way to control your mind is through contemplation. Contemplation involves reflecting on your thoughts and emotions and analyzing them from a rational perspective. For example, if you have a desire to smoke, instead of suppressing it, try to think about the negative effects of smoking and visualize them in your mind. This way, you can weaken the desire and eventually overcome it. By contemplating your thoughts and emotions, you can gain a better understanding of yourself and improve your decision-making skills. Conclusion: controlling your mind is not an easy task, but it's essential for personal growth and success in life. By practicing meditation, breathing exercises, and contemplation, you can gain control over your thoughts and emotions and achieve inner peace. Remember to start small and be consistent in your practice. With time and effort, you can master your mind and lead a fulfilling life. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful videos.